Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a timeless reading. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla and this is my channel, Timeless Pure, I was going to say Pure Tarot, but it's Timeless Tarot. Okay, so we are just going to go ahead and get out some cards for the sign Gemini. So there's a King of Pentacles here. There could be somebody here that you're dealing with that's got a bag. Some very wealthy person. Okay, Earth sign. Okay, so there's like some kind of transition that's happening here that's kind of bringing you a lot of anxiety in regards to maybe this person. Ten of Pentacles. I'm feeling like there's like something here about your family situation, like the 3D things. Like I feel like there could have been some kind of loss here. There could have been some kind of like it was like almost like something about a pet, or also something about like, I feel like there was some kind of loss here. Okay, there was like some kind of like, you know, it had to deal with the finances. I feel like this is you here with the swords, Gemini. Yeah, and then the Ten of Swords. There was like some kind of ending, right? Because I said that there was a transition, so there's like a death here in this particular reading. Okay, and we're gonna get the Six of Wands here. So some passion is coming out, following, you know, following like the people, you know, your leader. Follow the leader, I'm hearing. But the Sun is here, so revitalization as well. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and clarify these cards really quick. We're going to go ahead and clarify the King of Pentacles to see what that is exactly. Over this, under the Sun, it's kind of telling me that he's like, you know, the provider. This is like the provider of your family. Or you could be the provider of your family. There are things that are stressing you out. Maybe about like, you know, the people, like your family as well. Maybe your family is stressing you out. King of Swords. So it's like the Death card reversed with the Seven of Cups and then the Five of Cups. So this is not reversed, but I mean, I feel like there was something that maybe there were things here that could have like not changed. There were certain things in this dynamic that did not change, okay, with this King of Pentacles, because he's stubborn. So he's going to be very stubborn. He sees that this person is upset. He clearly sees that this person is upset, Gemini. He does clearly see that you're upset. He clearly sees that you're upset, and he feels like maybe you might be upset over no reason. Like, I mean, he also feels bad, like he's regretful over this, but he's just like, but we still have everything. You know what I mean? This person is like kind of still like, you know, like kind of looking at things from like a material point of view. They aren't being very emotional. I mean, they are in some sort of ways, but it's like it's like they don't necessarily know. It's kind of like how Taurus, they suppress their feelings because they feel them so deeply, or they don't understand their feelings. They don't understand the feelings that they feel. Like things are just so confusing when things are transitioning sometimes, because so many things are just going on. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep that there. And then we're gonna go ahead and look into the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this actually fell into my Tibetan singing bowl. This was the Tower. So I do follow a tarot card reader named Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. You guys should go follow her. She's a psychic, and she really teaches me a lot about tarot. But anyways, this was something that really was like completely shook your world. This was something that really was like, it was really something that had happened like over and over and over again, and I feel like this was like your final realization, like to like kind of like accept that this was happening. the Page of Wands, and then you underneath the deck, the Lovers, Gemini energy. So there was like some sort of, like, maybe this was some kind of offer or a decision that was made, and it was very toxic. Okay. The Judgment card. So this is like, a renewal here, a renewal. So something that can, like, restart again. I'm feeling like, like something about, I feel like, this energy here, this is definitely a transition with the 9. These are all of the numbers in numerology. And this really makes me feel like, with the Tower and the Judgment, there was like some kind of major renewal, like a major renewal, like something that maybe you didn't even expect to happen. Maybe you really didn't even expect, like, to even be able to make this judgment. But I'm feeling like whatever judgment you made here, it kind of has the King of Swords. I mean, he could be a King of Swords here. This could be an Emperor, but like an imbalanced Emperor in some ways. But this energy here, he wants to say something to you. He's confused. This person, she's confused. This earth sign is confused. They are also very sad about, like, maybe what you had said to them. Maybe the Judgment. Let's look into the Judgment. Let's see what that is. Let's see what the Judgment is. There was like some kind of, like, getting out of your head. Like, it was like you stepping away from being in the stepping out of the 8 of Swords into the 9 of Swords. So it's like almost like you had to break your bondage ties, right? It's like you had to cut some kind of tie with this energy. So let's go ahead and see the Judgment, and that was your Judgment. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles. So it was like, you were just like, okay, listen, we're going to start working on this. We really do have to start working on things. We're working on, maybe, like, I feel like you guys could be working on things like arguments and stuff like that. He could be reckless in some kind of ways, very stubborn and arrogant with, like, the way that he, like, may talk to you sometimes. But it's for some money. Okay, it's like, you're just like, hey, listen, we have to work on this together in order to get, like, the house that we want, in order to get that money that we want, in order, like, this could be like some kind of, like, business deal that you have with somebody. Gemini, you could be working with somebody on a business deal, but I also feel like there's someone here who's really trying to, like, work on you, or like they're really trying to work on you with the 5 of Swords being here. I'm feeling like a strong Gemini energy. And they may want you to, like, come through with some kind of, like, effort or something like that. I feel like they may want you to give them some kind of, like, offer of, like some kind of gift, or they may, like, kind of, like, give you a gift out of, like, spite to, like, with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is showing us that we really need to remain positive at this time. There may be, like, a lot of things that are, like, happening around you right now, but it's good to turn your cheek and just remember to stay with your faith, and just understand that everything will be fine. You're currently going through a transition, right? So you're going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is a lot to do with, like, like you getting up and being able to make something out of yourself. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, because not everything that you had is always going to follow you, right? Because this is about, like, the leader, right? Following the leader. Not everything that not everything is going to follow you. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you were really holding back on this energy with the Queen of Pentacles here showing up. So this is definitely, just like, you and your person. I'm feeling like this was definitely a match. Like, you and your person, whether it be, like, like your actual, like, lover, or somebody who, you're working with. But either way, this is like a material match with the Queen and the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me that, she is actually maybe the one who's actually holding things up and taking care of a lot of things here with the Strength. Strength shows a lot of grace. and a lot of control. Okay, so you could be, because like strength is the Leo card. You have 2 Leo cards out here. You could be dealing with a Leo, but Leo is the sign that holds all the planets together. So, you know, if you think about it like that, the planets that, you know, you are holding together, you are keeping everything in alignment. And, you know, I feel like this, just the fact that you've been doing that, has been able to break your bondage ties. And that's the reason why you're no longer in the Eight of Swords. And that's the reason why you're ready to transition. You just have like a lot of anxiety about it, about the King of Pentacles. So yeah. But it is like, you know, like, I mean, this reading does look pretty good. It's just that, you know, right now you're just going through some kind of transition. And change is always good, okay? It's always good to, like, you know, this is a journey that we're on, so don't be afraid of any kind of change. You are earth sign, I mean, you are a air sign, so you could be dealing with an earth sign. But you are a air sign, so you are very malleable, just in your element. Okay, so anyways, this just came out. This is like definitely a message for you. I don't know what this is clarifying, but it's Queen of Swords with the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is like, you know, you may be trying to speak your truth here. I feel like you could be trying to speak your truth, like, on how you were hurt, and you know, kind of just making like some kind of decision on all of this. Like, this is so much, honestly. I feel like you really tried to speak to this person. You could have tried to speak out your, I feel like you may need to say what you're feeling. You need to talk about, because this one right here, she is like ignoring this King of Pentacles. You may be like, you know, just indulging in all of the things that you enjoy instead of dealing with your earth sign because you're sad. So, or also, like, I mean, when this person spoke to you, I feel like this person could have spoke to you. This could not be you in some circumstances, Gemini. So maybe someone said something to you, and what they said is how they were hurt. They spoke some truth about their own pain. So wherever it resonates. Anyways, the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the 7 of Wands, so some kind of blockages and boundaries here. Oh my god, you know why that happened is because I was trying to check out the timestamp, but I couldn't see it, and I'm just like, you wanna know, I'm just not gonna care. But anyways, something about, like, you know, looking where you're not supposed to look, okay? Okay, so this is a burden as well as it's a burden as much as it is a regret. Okay. Anyways, but this was, you know, that was the same tower that, you know, struck, that same lightning bolt that struck your tower, and yeah. The 7 of Wands. You know, you were very protective of your energy after this happened. You're very defensive. Maybe over your children, over anything that you could be carrying, over any of your baggage. Because I feel like you're also very upset about your baggage. I feel like this person could have had, like, can have, like, certain baggage that you didn't necessarily know about. But it's all like a freaking, like, it's a whole burden. This situation could have turned into baggage, and that's the reason why you're upset. With the 7 of Wands, being very defensive over what you believe, what's right, and over this ending and the transition. Let's look into the Six of Wands. So this is a choice here. Six of Wands. And Three Cups. Three Cups. So this is, you know, this definitely goes hand in hand with each other. But then there's another person here who's watching all of this. Because, you know, there are only really 3 people in this card. But how many people are there in this card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 3 people. And so there's one other person here. And then there's you. So that makes it 6. But, so there's 3 people in this one. And there's 1 person in this one. So that means that there's another person here. Okay, I feel like, you know, they're just these people in the background. These are the 2 extra people here. I would say that this was the next person, but it could be in some situations, like, you know, I feel like there's like this energy that's really supportive towards you. Like, whatever this is, I feel like if you get sad, this energy wants to rush towards you to give you, like, all the support and love and passion that you may need. With the Chariot, it's like the mother sign, so the divine feminine here, not necessarily, but with the Cancer, it being the Cancer, and Cancer is the divine feminine energy. I'm feeling like this person's coming in to rush in to like coddle or care for you. With the King of King of Cups. This person could also be a little bit selfish. Like they may not show everything. Like they may hold back with their love with you because you may be like too upset or something. Like I feel like that. And but the thing is, they are still coming in with genuine love. Let's look into the Sun. Okay, the Sun is the Hierophant, so this is just your commitment. The Knight of Swords, this energy is coming towards you. They're just like, hey, listen, we're married, okay? There ain't nothing, like, I mean, you're not lonely out here. Listen to me. Like, and then it might come in with some kind of passion. A passion, like, I mean, I feel like there could have been some, like, there can be, like, some passionate sex. But there is a decision here that's going to be made about the collaboration. You know, like within the family. Like there's a lot going on here, okay? There's a lot. And it's about the kids. It's about like, you know, your children. You know, they could be like not like saying things or like not agreeing with each other in some kinds of ways. I feel like there are certain things like with the kids, like right now the kids are not getting along, or they're not necessarily doing, you know, they also have seen like the like I feel like if you guys have kids, like they have seen like some of like, you know, the arguments or some of the things that have changed around you guys, because like the Page of Swords is kind of like the seeing child, and then the Page of Wands is the passionate child who may like go and tell their friends, right? But these are also immature people who could be watching you. Remember how I said there were 2 other people in the background here who could be supporting you? These 2 people could be like, you know, gossiping about you as well if they aren't children, just immature people. But this is all about communication with the divine masculine being the Sun here. Yeah. And the Hierophant. Anyways, I'm just gonna pull out some different cards for this. Just in case to get like a more direct message. Let's go ahead and check out the Sun. Okay, so it's still like freaking repeating itself. So it really is like about like fixing this dynamic, and maybe also even your confidence here. Working with these 2 people keep on coming out. These pages, like when these pages come out like this, I feel like they're like, you know, really going against each other right now. I feel like there are 2 immature people who are really going against each other right now. With the Sun being the happiest card, it's a little contradicting. The Queen of Wands is telling me that, you know, this is an energy of like, maybe you get really mad at these kids. Like, you will get very mad with these kids or with these immature people. Like, you are really not going to be playing with them. I'm feeling like you really are not going to be playing with these people. Like, you are going to light up on fire. If it has to do with, like, you know, dealing with people and like collaboration here, because it's a lot of communication with the Sun, and then the Sun card again. So it does a lot. It does have to do with the family too. So these could just be your kids, and then your commitment. But within your commitment, I do see someone here who, you know, is very supportive, even though like there are certain things that may have happened, you know, like, but that's the reason why you're here, is to get the advice that you need, right? We're going to go ahead and just pull out some cards from this deck, this card deck, so that way I can see what Spirit wants you to be advised of. Gemini. Okay, so the Ace of Wands. I feel like, you know, you should accept this passionate offer when it arrives, because this was all about, you know, helping you and making you be supported, or making you feel supported. And this Temperance, so have patience, you know, have patience with these immature people, have patience, you know, with this transition. You are moving, you know, things are happening for you. It's all good. Anyways, the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, you know, actually examine this and examine whatever this is. I feel like, you know, maybe you need to get out. Like, you need to, you may have like some cabin fever, so you need to get out and just like, yeah, and enjoy yourself. I'm feeling, yeah, you need to go out. But be observant when this happens. Observe everything, because look at these two observing cards. These cards are just observing these things here. These are just like fun things, and these two are like very intellectual and very observant, okay? So just like, it keeps on repeating itself here, so this is the same message. So just be very observant. That's really and truly what it's saying, okay? And have a lot of patience. Temper yourself. Temper yourself. And that's how you'll get the best results. Yeah. Like, within the whole feelings and, you know, making yourself not have like so much, like, you know, energy drained on you. Don't drain your energy on this. Just be quiet when it like whenever, when, like, you know, when you feel like you need to be quiet when you feel like you need to be, and just observe. Be tempered. We're gonna go ahead and get some cards out here from the Whispers of Healing. Okay. For Gemini. Gemini. Commit to happiness. So I feel like, you know, with the Sun cards that came out, there was like a lot of like, also your chakras are like very much in alignment right now. I'm feeling like your root chakra is very, very, very activated. There's so many things here, like there's like so much going on with you. I feel like you've been going out in nature, like you've been going out on hikes, you've been going to zoos and stuff, you've been like doing a lot of stuff with animals too. It feels really good. It's like almost very refreshing here. You are very committed to your lover. You are committed to, you know, your happiness. Intention. You know, what is your intention here? You have to, like, you know, really, you know, put out an intention with everything that you do. Okay? Whether it be like a kiss on your loved one's forehead, that's an intention, whatever you intend it to be. Answers are within, okay? So all of your answers are already inside of you. Meditation, meditate, you'll get your answers. Progress. You'll see progress as you meditate, and you will start being happier as well. And strength here. So it's all about like holding back on the things that, you know, you may have done in the past. Flow. telling me to, like, you know, have you just like go with it, because this is all like the progress. Just trust the process. That's really what this is telling you. Trust the process. And unconditional love, right? And finding, and you know, all of this is going to lead to the unconditional love that, you know, you really need. And I don't necessarily know if you're seeking it right now, but it's definitely something that would benefit you on a very it would benefit you on a cellular level. Okay. But yeah, anyways, that's all that I have for you today. Gemini, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or a Capricorn. But yep, thank you so much, so much, so much for coming into my video and taking in your messages. All I want is, well, all I will have in my universe is everybody who watches these videos healing. All of you are healing, okay? And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time for us. It's spring now, in my time. This is a timeless reading, but yes, I appreciate all of you who have come and seen your messages. Enjoy the rest of your day, beautiful people.